This is Money Mitch. Right now I'm going to jump into the stream, which has already started. I mean, the game, they've already started. This is MoneyMitch26 over cast, and basically because of some scheduling situations and thingamajigs, we are... I've explained this really badly, but we're right into this game right now. It is already kicked off. The teams are No Discounts and Danglish. These are some players that I haven't casted before, but I do know a couple of them. On the Danglish side, we're playing on orange. Scoring right now, we have Ghosty putting that in. 70 meters per second speed on that. 3 points assisted by Zaxos. That was on the team of Danglish. Danglish are playing in orange today. We have Ghosty, Ground Dog, Duck, and Zaxo Dash. And they appear to be 5 points up already. 2 minutes and a half into this game, as now they are reading those joust. And I've realised I've left it on follow cam. Let's go sideline cam and zoom in a little bit, and that goes in by Zaxo. Puts that in 18 minutes per second speed. We're seeing a bit of a pattern here. I know I missed the beginning of this game, but we're already seeing enough things going on here. On the other side, we have no discounts. Sorry. We have Iceman Gaming UK, Zen 2.0, Disney Ellis, and Nexus 1-1. Whoops. Yeah. Nexus holding this, throwing it over to the right, where it's picked up by Ellis. Ellis is finding a pass down low. We have Zen 2.0 passing it back to Ellis potentially, but it's not with Ellis. But there was a player ready for it, and it was Ellis. And Ellis wasn't there, but now it's reset back to goal. Ground Dog holds this, and he throws it out to the right tunnel. In the right tunnel, there's no one to pick that up, but it's still a loose distance. It's picked up by a player from Danglish, and that player from Danglish is Ghosty, and Ghosty is looking for a pass, and it was a cut into the bubble, but it wasn't quite received. Is now back on left back man. We have Duck, and Duck is finding an angle. We have someone on shield. That person was Ghosty, and Ghosty puts that in. There's got to be some punch to make there, right? Ghosty like flying through shield, moving through walls, something along those lines. I'll piece it together as we go on throughout this game. Yeah, it's not nice to have a 2-round like win, but I'm kind of hoping that happens here, because right now the time in real life for me in UK British summertime is 8:15, and I actually have another match co-casted with the one and only Walk Gate. I will be casting a game with him later on, but anyway, right now we are in the moment, and right in the moment we are watching Ground Dog dunk that in, assisted by Zaxo, and this is looking a bit brutal right now. Danglish are having a 12-point lead in this game. Hello Maury, how are you? How are you doing? What'd you have for dinner? Was it fish fingers and chips? Peace. If it was, pay me £500 for guessing that right. Here we are with, I forget the name, Discount. No Discounts are coming out here with a clear, which is picked up on the back line by Duck and Ground Dog. Duck and Ground Dog are proving that they have a little bit of chemistry here, so they get this forward. In front they have a teammate, which is Ghosty. Ghosty trying to fly through the players, and he can't quite do it, but he does stun them out from behind, as they don't expect that. But now we have a stat. This is Ground Dog holding this. Ground Dog finding a pass down the left wedge, where we have Ghosty finding a pass way up, bouncing it potentially on purpose. I can't really tell, bouncing on the satellite Geo. As you have Ground Dog passing it down to the right, where it's picked up by Zaxo. Zaxo looking for a pass. He finds that pass. Ghosty cutting in there. Ghosty picking it up right into the goal. Right on the edge. And if you look, let me zoom in. You see where that landed on the goal? I can't remember who it was, but a player was telling me like that's actually like a great spot if you're into placement of putting the disc into the goal. Aim for the side rather than go for a pocket, like a corner pocket, go for a side pocket, go right against the edge, because people don't expect you to put it there, so they don't cover it, they don't put their hand there, they put their hands in front of the pockets, so just go for the sides. Anyway, here we are. Ghosty looking for that 3-pointer, and he cannot hit those as he dings it, and it goes up high. That's loose, but it's okay, it's picked up by Zaxo. Zaxo moving to the goal, spinning around. They know they're in front, they know they're leading, and they know they can score these as they try and get a bit athletic as they spin around looking for these more more ambitious attempts to score, more style points. That's what I'm going for. Zaxo moves in on this 1v2, which 1v1, which turns into a 1v2, which turns into a loose pass, which isn't picked up, and now we have Ground Dog holding this up high, finding a pass up with an inverted Zaxo. Zaxo looking for a pass, which is Duck diving in. Duck receives that, spins around, tries to put it in, but it doesn't quite connect as it seems to bounce off to the side, and once again once again, Danglish find themselves in possession again. Have they had a name change recently? So I don't recognise them, but I recognise some of the players. Ground Dog roses forward. That's picked up easily by Ice Man Gaming, doing what he does best, which is picking up those discs and trying to get it forward. But his efforts are not coming through as Nexus now is having to do the same job repeatedly, picking this up in the bubble, moving it forward as we have Ellis flying towards it, but Duck is getting there first. Duck picks this up, and the player challenging him gets stunned out by a second player on Danglish, who knocks them out, and now Danglish are now moving forward, dangling the disc around, finding their pass, and he finds Ghosty. Fakes the pass, gets stunned out, so his hand is already in the pocket. The disc goes. He puts that in. Cancels the bounce. I don't know why it cancels. Oh, maybe because he was stunned out, so it flew out his hand and hit the inside, outside, inside. Goal. And here we are. 3, 2. For the cam. That's that gaming. Let's see what it's like to be you. A very slow joust here. Ellis picks this up, flying through the middle, and that's picked up on the back line by Duck. Their backstack was back, and that backstack picked the disc back up. And now we have Duck finding an angle here. Challenge, so he takes his time with it. He gets it down to Zax. Zax gets it up to Ghosty. Ghosty taking it 1v1, and he puts those in. Back to back. Ghosty showing he knows how to score. He's in the correct position. They put him up front, and he's doing his job for the team as he puts that in. Beautiful assist by Zaxo there. And they are 18 points up with 2 minutes left on the clock. Can they get a mercy? This game. No, this is Nexus holding that. Passing up to Zen. Zen looking for passes that are all covered. There's some good defense, but they get it through. Wow, look at that. Ellis holding that. Send it back. Bit of a reset there to Nexus. Nexus getting over to Zen. Zen. No, ignore me. Ellis is holding that. Ellis is challenged from in front, but he does not care. He does something with Nugget. He still has it in his hands, and he held that for a significant amount of time, but Duck is the one to get it off him eventually, who is now stunned out himself, and someone gets a hand in that, and they take a shot. Jeez. Wow. I really thought they'd get stunned out before they got a chance to send that, but they did send it towards the goal, and it dinged. It could have gone in. It really could have. And who's here to pick this up? And it is one of the Danglish squad who send that in. I think that skimmed the goal, but now it is loose. In the end, with no discounts, and no discounts still don't have possession, perhaps playing defensively here. They are not on the disc, and it seems like Danglish are the ones to pick this up. Day in, day out, they're the ones getting the first hand on it. As Duck slaps it forward to someone who gets it over to Ghosty. Ghosty passing it back to that someone, and that someone was Zapso. And he seals still putting that in. 20 points. Mercy. 2 side of Danglish. Not the best matchup, but the reason I like this best of 3 formula that VRML uses is because look at those numbers at the top of that screen. Look at that. Can you see my mouse on the screen? Is that something I've set up? No, you can't. 0-0. 0-0. It removes that lead that the other team had, and now you're back to square one. It's all to play for. If you win the next one, then you've got a chance. Let's see how this goes. Oh, I've just remembered it's a MoneyMitch stream. You know what that means? MoneyMitch stream means bit of music. We're having a bit of fun. I've realised, so if anyone doesn't know, I am now an official caster for VRML. And that comes with a certain standard that you need to adhere to. A certain standard of professionality. Professional, is that a word? Who knows? Anyway, they come back in this game. Stop the music. Put it off. Girl, put that record off. Take that off as we're going back into the game here. We're back to it. This is no discounts versus Danglish. And now I'm going to get a nice... Oh, wait, wrong button. Oh, it's a pause. Oh, that's annoying. I hate it when they pause, because now we have 40 seconds and Mitchell was going to... Sorry, MoneyMitch. Stop using the real name. MoneyMitch is going to put... Wrong one. I'm having a nightmare. The music's back on. The record's back on. We have about 20 seconds left of this pause. I mean, this break. Someone paused, then I'm paused. And we're looking at this right now. As we're back in the game. Zen.2. What happened to Zen.1? Was that somebody else? Or is this a second account? What's the first one? You never know. Hey Luna, how you doing? I'm glad you got to catch one live. It's because of the time zone. MoneyMitch is easy. you. So all these games are early. Here we are. Let's go. Damn it. Here we are. Lights out and away we go. We have Danglish picking us up. Danglish moving this forward. Let's pick up on the back line by Zan. Zan, who's just come in now. I believe there's something. Zan is passing this forward to someone to receive it, and it's Danglish that's picking it up. He's going to run set. Managed to get a hold of this, but they attempt to clear this forward. Doesn't quite go through. But do they have anyone to follow this up? And wow, that was actually on target. That clear nearly put the disc in the goal. And now we have Zaxo. Zaxo moving forward right now. There is a goalie, but that goalie is potentially about to get stunned out, and instead he passes high to clock and he teases. Ghosty doesn't know who he tends to put it in, he doesn't. He pretends again, he doesn't quite put it in, and I'm just realising I am having someone type right now who's about to tell me to get off this card. I'm going to cast as long as I can, but I'm going to be pulled into another cast, which is going to be on someone else's stream, which I'll link in a second. But here we are with Iceman. Holding, is taking his time, he's not contested. If there's no one in his face, why would he pass it? Answer me that. Now there's someone in his face, he probably should have passed it, because now they've taken it, and they're still stacked. No, don't joke. If they're joking, I'm going to cancel this cast. Zaxo holds this, moving into the goal, and he puts a pass in to Ghosty. Just to be clear, Joker in. There's a thing called a Joker train, and it's where you abuse the way that regrabbing abuses the physics of the game. Joker training is basically one person floats, another person grabs their back with disc in hand and spins around. An extension of that is a third player on the back of the second player holding the disc, and they swing around the player that's swinging around, so it's just really hard to get the disc off them. I think it's a legal move, but it's just a bit boring. I don't like it. Here we go, Groundhog saving that. Groundhog sending it up to the right. I'm just going to wait for a pause before I read these messages. Zen is high up, challenging this disc, trying to get through. Duck goes inverted, sends it over to the player on the backboard. He doesn't quite send it in. Missing, I'm assuming, or trying to do some kind of skill moves here. Tries to bounce on the shield, and it's still not in as they're still passing around. It's not quite in, and Zan, that's an own goal for Zan. That's annoying. Frustrating, as they are now 6 points down. Give me 1 minute, so I'm going to go quiet for a second. MoneyMitch is back on the mic, and here we are, already in the bubble. So it begs the question, what should the blue side, which is no discounts, do? What should they change? What should they alter to give them a fighting chance here? They're 6 points down, find themselves in the second round with a team that they appear to be outmatched with. However, they have moments like this where they do have possession. They're just being stunned out. They're being beaten in certain ways. But how could they find a way around? If you have any opinions, please in the chat. We can discuss and bring them to the surface. And just saying that I'm not going to be able to cast this all the way to the end. I'm going to cast for another 3 minutes. So let's hope we have some amazing moments in the next 3 minutes. And we have Groundhog. Inverted, throwing it all the way up to Zaxo. Zaxo is also inverted, floating backwards, finding a pass. He has two inverted players cutting into the bubble, and one of them does pick it up and he goes up to the ceiling and finds another pass with the other player that was floating around. They send it back, but that's not received. That's a loose disc from Danglish. Danglish pick up their own loose disc though, because Groundhog is holding this now. Challenged by Ellis. Yeah, Ellis. Challenging that. Ellis diving towards Zaxo, who then gets shot towards the goal. And that is picked up by Groundhog. Groundhog holding this right now. Inverted. He's challenged by the stack of no discounts. And that's picked up by Zaxo. Zaxo holding this right now, looking for some kind of angle to get out of... No, wait. I read that wrong. I thought it was one of the defending players. It's not. It's one of the attacking ones. He's not trying to get out of anything. He's trying to get into the bubble. Damage like this, because Zaxo puts that in. Assisted by Duck. Yeah, that was a very far... Maybe he actually stole that, actually. Now I'm thinking about it. Duck's at that very quickly there. Zaxo takes the credit. He puts that in 13 meters per second speed. I'm actually going to tie this up in about 30 seconds, I reckon. I hope you guys have enjoyed this very, very short one. You only got you've only got 2 rounds here, but I hope it was enjoyable. That was technically my 26th ever cast. I'm saying ever because I am now official with VRML. So if you go to the VRML 2 page, let me link that. Let me link it up. Good set. Good set. Oh my god, how do you open Twitch? And that's a goal in by Ghosty. Ghosty gets some more points the same way he got many points in the first round. He wants something in the second. As they seem to be having a bit of fun with it. And I'm not against that. I think if you're outclassed, if it's an unbalanced match, I think it's okay to have a bit of fun with it. You guys should be doing a bit of passing and such. And you can just work on things that you might not have an opportunity to work on if you're playing a team that is a level above you. You can work on your stat chemistry, your passing, your long passes or whatever. Use that opportunity to learn. But still, obviously, just don't take the piss. And we have Duck fighting towards us, who does pick it up, stuns out a player, who passes it over to the backboard, and from the backboard we have a player trying to dunk it in, who ends up just handing it off to Zaxo, right on the goal. Just unstunned, but names. You know what, I'm going to back out of this. I'm going to send a link to... give me 1 second. Bam, bam, bam. Is that muted? Yeah, that's muted. How do I see list of videos? Boom. Oh yeah, that's the one. Copy link address. If you guys want to see a cast I did officially on VRML, it's my second ever VRML cast, then click here. If right now you want to see some more VRML, VRML action, but it will be unofficial, it will be a community cast, then click on, give me 2 secs, where are you buddy? Where are you buddy? It'll be on my good friend's team, on my good friend's cast, which is this it? Okay, I'll just link to his channel. So this is a buddy of mine who I did my first ever co-cast with. He's very knowledgeable about the game. I did a podcast episode with him as well, which I'll try and get up. Probably try and upload it tonight actually. Yeah, really good to cast with him and really good to watch his videos as well. So I recommend check me out now. I'm going to be switching over to that channel. And if you do want to watch, come join us. I'm going to cut out here for Money Mitch on his 26th ever cast. Take it easy. Have a lovely evening if you're in the EU, afternoon if you're in America, and God knows if you're down below in Aussie land. See ya.